2019, someone ran into Bun B's crib. They held his wife at gunpoint. He was either upstairs or not in the immediate area, but when he heard his wife shouted out, "Hey, don't come." And it was almost like she was saying, "This guy has a gun, he's probably gonna kill me, but don't come here, because if you come, he's gonna kill us." And
that's crazy.
A very distressful time.
It's a brave woman.
He went and got his gun. He eventually shot the guy who came to rob them. The guy got incarcerated later, and now the guy went to court. Subsequently, the court hearing and the sentencing for this guy, because apparently the guy pled guilty, so it wasn't even really during the trial. The guy pled guilty, but as a victim of a crime, you're always allowed, or is within your right as a victim, that you could offer testimony that could possibly influence the judge to make a decision on what sentence he should do. His wife supposedly has been distraught, haven't been back to the crib. Matter of fact, there's a video that kind of describes it. I don't know if I can find it. And I mean, long story short, Bun B does take the stand. Bun B.
This is the whole thing because he's a thug, right? He's a used to be thug or something like that. Used to be street nigga, right? So people having a problem with that, but you know.
I forgot where there's a video that kind of easily. Okay, we'll look at these videos. So it's 5 years ago in 2019. Let's go to those videos.
Now, the breaking news on an attempted home invasion at the home of a well-known Houston rapper.
Police say Bun B used a gun to fend off a robber inside of his home in Southwest Houston. Now, the man that you see here, the accused robber, is facing several charges. Channel 2's Andy Sirota is live in Southwest Houston with more on this. Andy, good afternoon.
Christine, good afternoon to you. This happened yesterday evening, just before 6 p.m. Houston rapper Bun B and his wife were home at the time. She was downstairs in the kitchen when she heard the doorbell ring. Bun B was upstairs. His wife immediately answered the door, thinking an Amazon package was being delivered.
That's crazy.
Once she opened that door, standing there was a masked man who then pointed a gun at her head and, according to prosecutors, said, "Give me what you got." Fearing for her life, she told the suspect, who was later identified as DeMonte
That
Jackson,
man got a big nose.
"Please don't kill me and just take the car." Investigators say
My nostrils
Jackson
popping
then
bigger than
went
my
into the
nose.
garage and attempted to leave. Bun B, again, who was upstairs, heard the commotion, grabbed his gun, then rushes down to his wife, who tells him the suspect is in the garage. Prosecutors say that's where Bun B saw Jackson sitting in the driver's seat of the car. Police say Bun B then opened fire on Jackson. Jackson then returned fire. Jackson ran off, and as he was trying to detain him, Bun B demanded that he take off his mask. Prosecutors in court describe what happened next.
During the investigation, an officer learned that a male had arrived at a local hospital with a gunshot wound to the left back shoulder. Officers created a photo spread with the defendant's photograph, presented it to the husband complainant, who identified the defendant as the suspect.
Now, let me pause that there, because this is at the forefront of my issue with hip hop.
What's he about to say?
And everybody who celebrates gangster culture. So, because Bun B took the stand, they now want to talk about it, Bun B snitch. I do want to let everybody know.
I mean,
who's having this,
he used to be a gangster, you know what I mean?
Y'all are all idiots.
Damn.
If Bun B cooperated,
Okay.
by the way, I'll tell you where my disposition is on it, but if he cooperated, it wasn't when he just took the stand now. You heard the news report from 5 years ago? They showed a photo ring.
You got a point.
And he pointed out the nigga.
Yep, you got a point. You got a point. You snitched down. Yep. But I mean, yeah.
Let me give my disposition. I'm someone.
It is though. But who cares?
Try to run from my house.
Who cares? You know what I mean?
And I do want to thank the detectives, and I want to thank law enforcement in my local vicinity who did their due diligence and found out the guys who were trying to running my house to possibly take my life. It was found out later that
She got
through
serious.
text messages and everything, they had planned to tie me up, force me to open up closed areas that they believed money or other valuables were, and they were hoping to perform a robbery. We all know once people start getting in the mindset of, I want to tie you up and rob you with a gun pointed.
Shout out to PF018 or whatever it is.
Be the next.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Because you know what happens. Somebody shoots you. They don't think you're. Come on.
I mean, I get it though. It gets
Nah,
serious
so,
though, bro. I do.
To say,
I
have
do.
zero respect. I have zero sympathy for anybody who chooses to run up on somebody's house. The person who run up on Bun B.
Yeah, everybody say he got zero respect. That's crazy.
So sorry that his wife has to even relive the fact that Bun B shot that bum ass nigga.
Damn, bum ass nigga is crazy.
There's no place.
Bum ass nigga is crazy.
If you think or if you believe that making somebody where they live at is a place that you're gonna commit any type of crime or you're gonna run down.
Welcome to the stream, Mask Professor. I know you don't change your name anytime. Spain.
Not even jail is good enough for you. So I'm so sorry that Bun B didn't kill that guy.
Damn. Academics, bro. Come on, dog.
That is a suitable place for that person.
What the
4
fuck?
years was nothing. He deserved to die.
That's crazy, bro. Just, bro, I get it. See, I get where academics coming from. You put somebody, you play with their life. You put a gun to them. They think they about to die. So you might as well go ahead and check out. But I don't, of course, you know, on this channel, it's about love, empathy, and all that. So I get where he's coming from. But at the same time, bro, you gotta show some mercy sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? And even, okay, let's say it's not even mercy. If you, the end result is you didn't die. So they shouldn't die neither. You know what I'm saying? You can torture them. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of making feel scared too, to balance out the equation, like karma and all that good stuff, right? But at the same time, you don't get to choose how this gonna go though.
Similarly and likewise with people in my case. Now, y'all should know how I feel about home.
Yeah, Mask, what's
Y'all
up?
should know how I feel about anybody who comes to somebody's house. Y'all should know this very well.
Yeah, because I'm
not speaking from.
I feel you.
Oh, I'm just a part. I'm speaking from
personal experience,
witnessing this happen, being present in the moment, and also realizing where this could have went. This is personal.
We can see.
Now, let me take that and put it to the side for a second, because this is where hip hop comes in, and I hate how hip hop is hypocritical.
Damn. Wow.
In hip hop, everybody gets to rap about glorified gangsterism, but only 6ix9ine is a snitch. Gunna ain't really snitch. These other guys who did all types of things really snitch. And this ain't really about snitching when it comes to this particularly, but I hate the mindset that is pervasive that nobody's speaking about. Do I think Bun B snitched? No, I don't think Bun B's even in the streets no more, nothing like that.
True.
But also,
Very true.
I don't think anybody protecting themselves and their wives at the place they live could ever be a snitch. However,
I'll definitely feel you on that for sure.
the idea and that concept of being a real nigga, not telling,
Okay, Mask, I feel you.
or
Do
glorifying
that.
acts of violence,
Do that.
or even Bun B has music that glorifies robberies. This is facts. For Bun B to take the stand and not denounce and not even be accountable to his own music, I am disappointed. For hip hop to turn the other cheek or look away or act like a lot of his music isn't glorifying said thing that happened to him, I am disappointed.
Bruh, it ain't that we don't acknowledge that, but bruh is not an active member of the streets anymore. You know what I'm saying? He's an older individual. It's like there's a different. I get what he's saying. I definitely understand what Act is talking about, and to a certain degree, you know what I mean. But at the same time, you got to see it the same way. You got to see it like He's not an active member of the streets. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But he was once part of the streets. But if you don't conform to them rules no more, you're an older individual, bro. The streets, that shit don't work. Like, you know what I mean? This is just, I don't know. This whole streets and no streets thing, I've always been telling people, bro, just be yourself, bro. At the end of the day, all that shit, you know what I mean? Like, just fuck it.
I'm in words here. I'm not saying that Bun B should have taken a stand. He did the right damn thing. Actually, he should have killed him.
Damn.
But we keep putting band-aids over problems and not addressing the real root issue.
All right, Mask. See you.
Hip-hop as a general and as a whole celebrate the worst of society. Killers.
True. Very
robbers,
true. Very, very true.
People who commit crime in brazen attempts that terrorize other
very true.
Peaceful,
it's a problem.
Civilians.
That's a problem.
And
I can't even lie. It's a
that,
problem for sure. We need to work on it.
And we're gonna get to it with Bun B crying up on the stand. I think he should be a part of denouncing some of the messages that his music has put forward.
True.
Your music has put forward that robbing and killing niggas is cool. You should probably denounce that, my nigga.
You should definitely
It's
do.
the reason why you understand.
It's
the reason why you understand. Because your wife
it.
can't sleep at that place they used to live at no more. Because some bum ass nigga who might be subscribing to the same things that you used to promote your music, he did that shit.
True.
And your wife can't sleep there no more. That's why you understand. But your music added to it. Your music adds to it. The ignorance of hip hop adds to it.
Wow.
So when I see everybody now just like, I see all these people, oh, Bun B ain't really a snitch, and they use the, he's not in the streets no more. You're right, I don't think he's a snitch. I don't even really care about
because he ain't in the streets no more.
But we should talk about the side effects, and we should talk about the consequences of when you've made music for years, encouraging and hyping up a culture of crime.
This is true. Let's be honest. Let's be completely honest. He's not lying. What I can say is, hip hop was not meant to be violent. It was just supposed to be a form of expression. But seeing it's become now a thing where, if you're not authentic to the killing and the this and it's all about violence and all this stuff and it's really become something that it's become fucked up. We just gotta be honest about that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel that we do have there's a potential for it to definitely turn around. It can definitely be, we can reverse what's been done. You know what I'm saying? More conscious rap, more, better music. It's possible, right? And it's going to have to start from the individuals that kind of started the music in the first place, like the old heads that, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's the older individuals that have messed it up, right? I'm talking about the younger individuals, that messed it up. You know what I'm saying? As it gets younger and younger, music keeps getting crazier and crazier, right? But the old heads, if they start transforming that, the younger heads will follow through. It's just young niggas who follow. Yeah, that's just how that be. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely agree with academics. I ain't gonna lie.
But nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody just wants to say, "Oh no, Bun B's just like." Here's the reality of it. If you call 6ix9ine a snitch, and you believe that if niggas talk like that, they should handle it like that, you should call Bun B a snitch. I won't, because I don't draw those lines.
If we being logical,
but if you call any rapper a snitch, Bun B should be a snitch to you. I don't, because I don't draw those lines.
I definitely don't need. I don't care no more.
Choose.
I stopped caring.
For me, I noticed that Bun B's not in that lifestyle anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, bro. Me personally, I stopped caring about all that shit.
I would just like for him to use his platform to speak against it.
True.
Because the same way how when your music was kicking and bouncing and everybody was loving it and people were hearing about how they should be doing this and keeping it trill and blah, blah, and maybe that encouraged the culture of running up in niggas' houses, when it did happen to you, you went to police. And that is fine. That's what you're supposed to do. Because trust me, I keep telling everybody.
It happened to him. It happened to him when he was older, though.
Ready, nigga. When I take the stand, I'm gonna be taking selfies on the stand, nigga. I'll practice telling like a million times, like the type of telling.
This shit is wild, bro.
I'm gonna try to say
that might a professional teller. That's crazy.
Sorry, you know that's a big. No,
that's crazy.
Word you want to call me?
That might be a big snitch. That's crazy.
I just don't like when hip hop changes the rules for me. Okay.
Oh,
so
shit.
If you've ever been a part of the, you gotta get it how you live shit, you should call up business.
I mean,
if you've ever been a part of that,
I ain't gonna call him that, and I've been a part of that, but I ain't gonna call him that because I'm evolved here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hip hop does pick and choose, bro. You ain't lying.
Really, no. This is why there's no rules and codes to this shit.
It's a big fact.
Again, for me, he's not because
It's a
I
big
think you see the errors of his ways and some of the stuff he was promoting and the ways he was living, just like Jeezy. Like, I would look at Jeezy completely stupid right now if, like, some shit happened and he said he wasn't cooperating with police. However, I also look at those people when the police and the justice system is now saving your ass, which they've saved my ass before, for you not to speak out about the ramification of the music and the message you push forward in the community. You push forward poison just like drug dealers push forward crack, coke, all type of shit that fuck people up and
big facts
and fucked up families.
Shout out to Act for this.
Push forward the mentality that people thought it was appropriate to act a certain way. You push forward ignorance, and if you don't at least positively, at this point when the cops is now saving your humanity and saving your wife's, giving her some peace by sending this nigga to jail because you're not gonna kill him. You should have killed him that day. If you killed him that day, we was good. That's what the gangsters do. You should have killed him that day.
That's crazy.
You walked him down. You shot him.
Damn, academics.
You walked him down and
chill, nigga. Damn, you want death so bad? That's crazy.
And if it was him, the gangster, when they came with the photo array, you already shot him once. You took the mask off. You just said, "Is this the nigga you shot?" You just said no, because you just go handle business as a gangster. But
he old though, bro. He older. He ain't been doing all that street shit no more. You know what I mean?
I hope y'all get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying though, for sure. No, for sure. I agree with you.
The negative messaging you send through music, because the picking and choosing shit to me is lame.
Bro,
the picking and choosing shit is lame.
It is a fact that people, like, bro, there's no structure. That's the idea that we used to have. There's a code and all that. There's no code. Let's not deceive ourselves. There's no more, like, bro. That's gangs now. It doesn't even matter. If you're in a gang and shit, people are just mixing stuff up. Now it's more about cliques and groups and stuff. So it's like that don't even matter no more. There ain't no code. People don't follow no hierarchy and stuff like that. So yeah, bro, like the whole snitch and all that. All that is like old now, to be real. Like with the new age people, they don't really give a crap about all them codes, bro. Like they got a whole new, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They got a whole new code. There's no code among thieves no more now. They on a whole like savage trip, like EBK. Everybody get it type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man. Like all that snitching and no snitching, I stopped even, bro. That it's pointless, bro. It's pointless. People gonna fuck with who they gonna fuck with, regardless. People always create biases. People always got biases, so they always gonna create excuses or reasons to fuck with somebody, regardless. You know what I'm saying? The gunner thing, the 6ix9ine thing, the blah 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 blah. It just be like that.
If I listen to your music, it's telling me and everybody else about how you gonna keep it trill, do this and third. I see you up on the stand crying. No, and I've never seen you at least acknowledge.
Up on the stand crying is crazy.
Okay, this is
that's a lot. That's a lot.
And this is a personal one because I do love Bun B, like honestly.
But
I absolutely do love
But if he felt, he felt it, bro.
It's the hypocrisy of hip hop that I'm like, oh my god.
Emotions are emotions. You can't control those.
Y'all just pick and choose, but y'all still care about snitches. To be honest, we should probably say, hey, y'all criminals, y'all on your own. Everybody should tell on y'all. I'm down with that. If you do a crime, everybody should tell. But no, hip hop culture protects criminals. You do know
this is true, and it's very bad. It's true.
The killers, the rapists, the robbers, the people selling drugs,
and they claim. See, this is the problem with that. If you ask, people in hip hop, I'm also, hey, why do we not, what I'm saying? They say don't snitch because the system is against you, but we want justice. Like people they still want justice. They still want things to get handled, but they don't want to create a justice system that's gonna be reliable or fuck with the justice system that's already here. That's the problem. Like the problem is that we're saying, okay, don't take people to jail, go crash out on the person, but that crashing out gonna take you to jail. So that's the problem with the hip hop system right now. It's like, and it's not all hip hop. Conscious rap, conscious hip hop is different. But the typical, the rap, the trap, the drill, all that shit is like, bro, like the whole concept is all messed up. If you're gonna tell us, bro, don't go to the police, right? We gotta have some kind of our own police system to handle something. Because if we live it for just everybody, you know, say, has it been going crazy? Look at how crazy it's going. Like, this is the problem with the whole thing. Like, there has to be a police system. People cannot police themselves properly unless there's a true order set up. I'm not saying necessarily we gotta, you know, subscribe to what's going on. We understand these blue lives niggas, they on some shit. You know what I'm saying? But we also get that we can navigate ourselves. We can really bring back the order that gangs had in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I think we just, it's a thing that, of course, I'm saying we could, but are we going to do it? You know what I'm saying? We hope it will happen, but just as there's good, there's going to be evil. You know what I'm saying? Just as there's good intention, there's going to be negative intention. So we already know, like, that's kind of, but yeah, this situation, I ain't going to lie, we definitely need to work on, like, hip hop culture needs to work, bro. Like, we need to work on this shit, bro, because it's not going, like, it's not beneficial. There's nothing good comes out of it. There's no security, bro. Like, it's crazy,
right? Anyway, so just to put it in perspective, 5 years ago, if y'all were calling a spade, 5 years ago, Bun B cooperated. He literally pointed out in the photo array, this is the nigga who you should arrest because he ran up in our house. That's what every regular citizen should do. But y'all keep doing this back and forth double dutch and shit, which I don't like. Okay, so that happened then.
I was about to say, let's get to this video, all right? Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Last night,
here was the attorney explanation.
Home with his wife Queenie, and there was they live in a gated neighborhood, kind of a lock and leave community. A man was seen later. I talked to security on scene, trying to get into several homes. So it doesn't appear that he was targeted. He was successful in getting to Bun and Queen's home because the doorbell, they were expecting a package. He then forced his way in, held Mrs. Freeman at gunpoint. In an act of tremendous courage on her part, her fear this was someone here trying to target her husband. So she gave him the car keys and all the possessions she had. He insisted on going upstairs. She acted like she couldn't.
What was he trying to do upstairs anyway?
The car and leave. That was her. You know, her thought was.
Hold on, let me also pause this. I see King Beef in the chat say, "This is the only way you tell your co-defendant, not this shit." Act, stop it, man. Y'all trying to make this is what I hate about it.
Bro, there ain't no definition of snitching no more, bro. That shit over with. Folks be, bro.
Stop
that shit bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, folks just be, bro. They don't give a fuck. They telling on everything. They don't give a fuck.
Who was in the car with you?
That's no,
like,
bro.
I call everything snitching.
There ain't no, bro. There ain't no definition no more, bro.
Hold on, them he snitched. Like, come on, like, yo, snitching is just telling. Like, stop with this. Like, you know, the people with snitching always act like there's some code. There is zero code. My point
no
is
code, bro. That shit crazy.
When are we going to start asking these rappers, hey, listen, you promoted Poison for like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. Hey, I'm glad that your family's safe. I'm glad that you're safe. But could you now be a voice for the people to reverse some of the effects of what your music has done?
Shit, we can ask them all day. Don't even they gonna do it though. You know what I mean?
This mindset. Your music has encouraged, yo, go ahead and rob some people. Niggas is real, so niggas won't tell on you. Like, shouldn't you speak against
Shout out to Seven, man.
You know what I mean?
Welcome to the stream. Blessings.
I don't know.
Rappers, bro. There ain't no snitching no more. Now rappers is everything. There's no point in snitching, bro. There's no such thing.
Armed himself, came to the stairs. It's kind of a
There's no such thing no more.
Saw that this
ain't no code, ain't no snitching. People just there's nothing no more, bro. Like on God. On God.
I agree with everything Bun B did. Nigga, listen. I'm gonna try to use my IRL stream backpack in court. Like, I think they said I could like testify virtually. That's how I need to be in court. COVID ain't going on. I need to be in court. The judge got to see my tears. Y'all got to see the Machiavelli like type of
act crazy.
I'm finna do. Like, y'all might put me in like a movie or something like Oppenheimer too. I don't know what y'all gonna put me in some shit. I'm finna go in there. I'm trying to get them niggas a needle. I'm
God damn.
I've been telling you I never been scared about it.
God damn.
Yo, I'm the killer of the killers that don't snitch, and now I'm switching up. That's my problem. If you don't know, that's my problem with this, right?
Damn,
nothing
man.
wrong.
This man going crazy. He's trying to.
But when you were purporting to be that, and then you turn to this, not saying you can't do it. That's what you should do. But at least use your platform to let people know that you used to say a lot of fuck shit.
Man.
Like, I wish Beef Bill would tell his audience, hey, a lot of my rhymes help send y'all to jail. Instead, he's the only dummy.
But this nigga ain't never gonna leave McMill alone, fool. Bruh.
Dummy. Your music is sending them to the courts. That's fucking
man. I'm gonna fast forward through this, bro. Golly, alright. Let's get to where, bruh, is let's get to, you know what I mean? Let's get to the stats, man. Trying to get to where it's actually where it's popping at.
Has now been charged with aggravated assault, 2 counts, and burglary of a habitation.
You mentioned that Bun and his wife were okay, but also at the beginning of all of this, you said, listen, I'm his attorney, but I'm also his friend. You were there with him yesterday.
Bun and shit. You gotta be his friend to call nigga Bun.
So basically, you explain the whole Bun thing. Fast forward to 5 years from now, or 5 years from then, the guy's...
Welcome back to The Factor Uncensored.
I think we have a clip here, actually. Where is it? Is it here?
And for a new edition of The Factor Uncensored, first up tonight, a side of Bun B the public rarely gets to see. He got emotional in court today, testifying in the sentencing hearing for the man charged with breaking into his home and putting a gun into his wife's head back in 2019. That suspect's name is DeMonte Jackson. Bun B, whose real name is Bernard Freeman, says he was in the restroom when everything started, but he knew something was wrong when he heard the fear in his wife's voice, Queenie. He says his wife is still affected by the incident to this day.
But there are times when she gets closed off. She can't communicate. And I get so angry all again because she didn't deserve it. She didn't ask for this.
There was a shootout between Bun B and Jackson in the garage of his home. Bun shot the masked suspect before he ran off and ran away. My next guest has more details on the case and when the hearing will conclude. And joining us now here at The Factor Uncensored, we have with us former Harris County Assistant District Attorney, now...
and making sure that she can present the best head.
What the hell, best head?
I want y'all to...
That's crazy.
At 4 o'clock, the man who broke into rapper Bun B's home is now facing 40 years in prison. The sentence came down in the last 2 hours.
For jailbreak, for B&E?
Who were held at gunpoint during the 2019 home invasion. Sherman Chow joining us live downtown. Sherman, as we mentioned, an emotional day in court.
Yeah, absolutely. 25-year-old DeMonte Jackson is sentenced to 40 years in prison. He'll be eligible for parole after 20 years. And this entire punishment phase trial was very emotional, as was this decision. Now, take a look at the video.
40 years, though.
The last witnesses, including Jackson's grandmother, took the stand today. Jackson's family testifying that he has mental health issues, used drugs, and has an IQ of 81. His father
81? Damn, Mac!
Yo, you see, that's how I'm be on that mental health shit. Nigga, you try to run a nigga.
Yeah, they're trying to get an excuse though for him.
Man, I mean, euthanize that little nigga.
Damn, academics.
Fuck out of here.
What the fuck?
Man, let that nigga get reborn as a goldfish or some shit.
What the fuck?
Do we care about his mental health? Nigga, you want to kill a nigga. Fuck out of here. Stick a needle in his
Hey, yo.
Watch that nigga shit on himself till he's dead.
God damn.
He failed to properly
God damn. Stop it, my nigga.
Yeah, that's how I like to see.
He failed
Bro, it's
to
crime.
his son, who'd been a standout high school football player. The prosecution officer, Jackson,
Life is over, buddy.
who yesterday stopped proceedings with an outburst in court, has a history of ongoing criminal activity. The prosecution was satisfied today. Jackson's father was not.
This defendant has had all the love and support that a family could provide for him, and despite that, he's continued to make very poor and dangerous choices.
I wanted to apologize on behalf of my son to the Freeman family for the pain that she did endure. However, I believe that just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean you should give somebody a life sentence.
Oh, where? That's how it go?
It's going down already.
Man, I might invite TMZ to the fucking sentencing for them niggas in my case.
I might say, I ain't gonna lie, that life sentence is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. I feel you, but like maybe because I've been exposed to shit like that already too much, you know. But
I want
life sentence is crazy.
Here too.
Life is crazy.
Here's a rap legend, Bun B, and his wife, Queenie, giving emotional testimony in court today. The couple described a home invasion that happened back in 2019.
Yeah, this story made big headlines back then, and you may remember that's when the rapper ended up shooting the armed robber. Now that man is set to be sentenced for his crime. Sherman Child joins us from the courthouse with what's next in this case and some interesting stuff in the courtroom today, Sherman.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, actually, court resumes tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. It has been a very emotional and tense day here in the 209th. Rapper Bun B, whose legal name is Bernard Freeman, and his wife Chevalier both testified about that 2019 attack at their Houston home. 25-year-old DeMonte Ailey Jackson has pled guilty to aggravated robbery and burglary with intent to commit another offense. Well, Jackson's parents testified on his saying that he has
his father, man.
And mental health issues. The Freemans say that Jackson
crying like a baby back bitch now. God,
Mrs. Freeman's
I'm sorry, bro. I'm
to
sorry.
rob them and steal their car. Bun B, who was upstairs, grabbed a gun, came downstairs, opened fire on Jackson, who by then was behind the wheel of a car in the family garage.
She back in, and I proceeded to unload my weapon. Well, I wasn't sure if I unloaded my weapon, and then he fell out of the car, he put his gun down. I started fighting with him. My wife came through the garage door. She started screaming.
Yeah, you ain't gotta ask.
See, his father is crying, bro. That's, I feel that shit. Man, shut your ass up, embarrassing kid. That's messed up,
You don't
bro.
deserve to be in jail. Taxpayers should not be paying for that whole ass nigga.
Damn.
Don't get mad. Just
Academics.
blame yourself. That father need to blame himself. You grew a delinquent.
Don't blame the father, bro. The kid's gonna be how a kid's gonna be, bro. It's a human being.
First, there was a brief recess and court resumed. Jackson's.
Man, I never like when people blame people's parents for like how the kid turned out, bro. Bro, human being is a human being, bro. Even a kid, bro. Even though you like, that's why like parents that like passes kids end up being like the worst one, because even though you're exposing them to all that good, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Not all of them turn out that way. You know, people gonna be what they gonna be, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta let them be, like real shit. Like do the best you can and leave the rest to the, you know what I mean, to the creator, really, to the universe.
Father said his son was a standout high school football player who, quote, had everything, including 2 cars and a moped, but not disciplined because he wanted to be a friend, not a father. Jackson was wounded in that shootout and then fled to a hospital where he was then later arrested. 2 more defense witnesses are scheduled to testify tomorrow morning, after which the judge will issue a sentence. We are live here in the Harris County Criminal Courthouse. Sherman Chow, KHOU.
Apparently, both said that for.
Say, where's the keys? And I said, I keep them in my ears and looked up. I never got to turn the knob, the bottom knob. I was slowly turning the deadbolt. And I guess by me not being able to see him, he had to be holding on to the knob. That's the only knob he could hold on. So, some kind of way, I remember I looked up, because I'm looking down to retrieve a package that we do all the time.
Right.
So, when I looked up, he had the gun right here.
Wow.
And so he was backing me back and at the same time locking the door. So, he was trying to lead me up my steps, and I was like, I can't go up these steps because he gonna catch Bun on the toilet.
That man was on the toilet?
He got to kill one of us.
Damn, that's a brave woman, bro. Hey, shout out to her, bro. Shout out to her, bro.
Such a brave woman. And by the way,
for real.
You know,
it's wife material right there. She already wifed up. Man, you can see why she is, guys.
I just think Bun got to denounce all that gangster shit, man. Like, it's cool. Bro, your wife is a trooper.
Bro, for real, bro. She wouldn't have sacrificed. That's true love. For real,
his wife basically said, I'm not going to lead her. I was going to lead this guy up to where my husband was at because he's going to see Bun. And she's already thinking he's robbing. He probably knows this is Bun's crib or whatever. She's probably looking for him. If I bring him up there, we're both dead. Shit, if I guess if you're going to kill somebody, then just kill me. Bro. Come on,
you know what it takes to make such a decision, though?
And by the way, I want to salute Bun for taking that stand. You better take that stand for your goddamn queen.
Everybody complaining.
Ball. I fell at the bottom of the steps and slid to the floor.
You better take
I
that
barked
stand
up in a knot,
for her.
and every time I did this and looked up, he had the gun right here. The barrel of the gun was so cold.
To her head or something?
And he had it in a black glove hand. He had 2 gloves on, but one was blue and one was black.
What the fuck? With all the money, you can buy some the same color gloves? That nigga
He was
crazy.
like, give me what you got. Give me everything you got. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I'm in shock that this is happening to me.
Right.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's
Give me
crazy.
everything you got, or else I'm going to kill you. And I shook. I'm like, wait, what? And in between him telling me this, he looks over and notices I have a bedroom. So when I seen him looking towards the bedroom, I start saying, just take my car, just take my car. You know, because I didn't want him to take me in that bedroom and rape me and do whatever he wanted to do. And so I don't know in between the time that I got up off the floor, no, I was still on the floor when he asked, he heard the footsteps, both of us heard the footsteps. I know to let out of my house. Then that's when he goes, how many floors you have? I go 4. And he says, okay, who is that up there? I say, that's my husband. He said,
at this point, I'm
come down.
She should have said my kids. Fuck it.
Steps that Bun is headed to get the gun. So I'm steady screaming, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. He said, I'm gonna kill you if you come down. I'm like, please don't kill me.
This
Please
why
don't hurt me,
this why
because
you gotta
I
want to
see
murder
he's
that
in the
nigga.
bedroom. And so at the same time, he goes, I said, I could hear Bun getting closer. I say, Bun, don't come down. Because he told me 3 times I tell him don't come down. But he didn't know it was Bun. So when I noticed when I said Bun, he startled. Like, because he was heading for the bedroom. He
Brother,
startled.
scared.
And I was like, okay, to myself, I'm saying, he don't know where he at. So I made it a point myself. I said, Bun, don't come down the stairs. Please don't come down. And that's when he asked me for the keys to my car. I've been trying to offer you my car for the last 3 minutes.
I got scared, bro.
You didn't want it.
Bun B? Oh, hell no. You about to blast me.
He said, where's the keys? And I said, I keep them in my car. I just back in the garage. I keep them in my car. Okay, what door is that? That's the garage. So I don't know what happened, how I got up off the floor, but the entire time when I was on the floor, I didn't feel like I was gonna die. I felt protected because when I looked up at him, he put the gun back in my face and all I could see was his eyeballs and something white right here on his neck. So.
And then that was like he had an emoji ski mask on.
He tried to shoot out in the garage, right?
Yeah.
That's
So
after I had
she let him out to the car.
And once I'm stuck in the garage with him, so I'm still trying to press the garage door to let it up, but it keep going so slow. So I'm so nervous. I'm pushing. It's going up, down. And then he said, "Open up the damn garage." And I just laid on it, and it just started coming up. And I looked at my peripheral view, and I seen him get in the car. And once he got in the car, I jumped back in the house. My thing was to lock the door, but as I was going back in, I was trying to let the garage door down to keep him in there. But thank God for the Audi, because he couldn't figure out how to start it. Because the push button is over on the passenger side.
Just having a rich car, man, big money.
Looking. And I noticed he was looking when I ran back in the house. So I met Bun at the door as I was getting ready to close. Bun was getting ready to open it. And I was pleading with him, don't go out there because he got a gun. He gonna shoot.
He like, man, I'm about to blast this guy.
I got a gun too. I don't know.
Blast this fool.
I don't know what's on the other side. So I just go through the door and I look and I don't see the garage doors up and I don't see a person. So then I look at the car and I see his head and his body turn back towards me.
Right, if it was me, I'm and everything, bro. Swiss cheese in my car and everything. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
My car can go. That nigga going with my car. Fuck that.
No, but just try. Well, first of all, he's a good friend of mine. Okay. Usually when he finds out I'm going to New York, he wants to come at it. Okay. He's a big mute. I don't know if I was supposed to say.
No, I mean, but you didn't. You didn't. Bun didn't know he was shot.
But I wanted him to get that mask on. And at that time, I didn't know he was shot. After the officer,
you gotta want to see who the fuck it is. Could be a nigga you know. Shit.
Into the car. It's like, nah, this dude is shot. this dude is hit. He's gonna turn up in the hospital tonight, and about an hour and a half later, he did.
Well, that's
I respect it. Money did the right thing.
On God.
You know, let's start reversing some of this mentality, man. All that gangsterism is the best thing, and not telling. No, if any bum ass nigga do anything that affects you, especially if you're not no street nigga. If you a street nigga, all right, cool. That's why they have that snitch word. I can't be no snitch.
Yeah, if you a civilian, you can't be no snitch, bro.
Yeah.
Tell that tab. If you a civilian, tell that tab, my God.
I'm very.
You feel me?
I wish I could watch the full sentencing. I'm very happy homie got 40 years.
40 years is
ecstatic. You know what I'm saying?
40 years for a B&E though? Is that normal? That was never my.
You know, just to put in perspective, y'all.
Knew about, you know what I mean?
Like, bruh, when somebody tries to come up in the place you live, my nigga, you move different, bro.
I feel that. No, I do feel that though, like, for sure.
And it is traumatizing. So, what?
It's because it's just like anything, man. Once you open that, and it's like when you gain that knowledge, once you gain that experience, you forever have that experience, and you forever remember that shit, that you can do stuff like that. So it's like once someone runs up in your spot and tries to murk your ass or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, with your wife and all that, bro, you forever gonna be on your tippy toes, because now that floodgate of possibility is open to you forever, bro, in your mind. Like, nigga, this shit could happen, nigga. Like, it ain't just in the movies, it ain't this. If that nigga, you know what I'm saying, this could up now, you know, and that's why, you know, Bun B wife probably on that, you know what I'm saying, talking about she ain't going back to that house, all that good stuff. You know what I mean?
Bun B up there crying. I think some of y'all might, you know, y'all look at it a certain way.
Here's a wrap. What?
I understand his wife, like, feeling a certain type of way, and I understand Bun B feeling a certain type of way.
Facts.
Bro.
Plus, he an older guy now, bro.
The place you feel the safest too, real talk. Like, I could tell y'all, like, as a fact, nigga, ever since niggas tried to run my crib, nigga, y'all know I got 4. I never had no dogs before. I got 4 dogs. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Everybody going to be like, you got 2
I
dogs.
feel that though, bro.
I'm like, they 2 bitches. I don't give a fuck. And I sleep in my bed with 2 guns. Like, nigga, that's the only thing I'm talking with, nigga. They sleep on, I put 2 guns on the pillow. I never was like that before.
Yeah, bro, scared.
When that happens, bro, nigga, you just always, you sleep different.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
scared,
you wake up in different shit. So I understand the trauma that he went through, because I know it to this day. Like, nigga, I mean, I already had guns, but you sleep with man. Man,
shit, that's the Bun B thing, man. Shit, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, the situation, y'all heard what I said in between the stream, in between the, you know, the video. This whole Bun B situation for me, I definitely think, you know what I'm saying, bruh, you know, it's he ain't part of the streets no more, bro. We can't hold him to the you know, to the ethics of the streets, you know what I'm saying, to the standards of the streets. He ain't part of the streets no more. He an older individual, you know what I'm saying. Academics was saying that, you know, he did contribute to the, you know, being a, you know, a rapper and all that. You contributed to, you know, you talking about all that gangsterism and all that good stuff. So now you know, we get all that. I get all that. Life is not black and white, even though you can make it. That's hella great. You know what I'm saying? But I understand where he come from. You know what I'm saying? I understand where street niggas will be like, bro, that's snitching. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Even though we understand that snitching now has multiple definitions, which means basically there's no such thing anymore now. People just be doing what the fuck they want. You know what I mean? I understand where he coming from. I understand where the, you know, street niggas coming from. I understand, you know what I mean? The only person I don't understand is the nigga that just ran up in the spot, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't understand, bro. Look, he got his father out there, you know what I'm saying, crying and shit, you know what I mean? Like, his father blaming himself, talking about he was more of a friend than a father. Bro, at the end of the day, bro, a kid gonna do what a kid wanna do, bro. You can only influence to a certain degree, but at the end of the day, a human being is a human being, bro. Like, people still are born with a certain nature to them, bro. Like, nurture something, like that nature or nurture thing, nature all the way, bro. Because what you are is what you going, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time is what you going. It takes more work for you to be what you're not. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna always kind of at ease, you gonna revert back to what you are. And for him, you know what I'm saying? His father took care of him, provided all the shit. What most of us be looking for, you know what I'm saying? But he want to be part of the streets. He want to join the streets. He want to be a thug. He want to go around, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And he ain't even doing it to the bad niggas. He doing it to, you know, innocent people. Shit, all right, bro. Now they don't give you 40 years. You feel me? And you looking stupid in a motherfucker, crying right there. Your father now looking stupid. That's the one I ain't fucking with. You know, your father looking stupid because your stupid ass decided to go do some shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. Let's see what else is. Let's see something else that's on, man. It's your boy Almighty.
It's your boy JL.
Look, man. Bruh Talk is back, man.
Back and full of
Bruh Talk, bruh. It's Bruh Talk.
Bruh?
Bruh Talk.
Bruh Talk?
Like Bruh Talk, bro.
Bruh Talk?
Bruh, say it with me. Bruh.
Bruh?
Talk.
Talk.
Bruh Talk.
Bro, what the fuck?
Bruh Talk, bro. Bruh, come on. Anyway, Bruh Talk is back, man. You know what I'm saying? Where the homies kick back. You know what I'm saying? We chill, we talk about, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Vibes, smoke a bleezy, you know what I'm saying? Drink something, you know what I mean? What
like, you said Bruh Talk?
Bruh Talk, bro.
Bruh Talk.
Bruh Talk, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. So, you know, enjoy the buzz, you know what I'm saying? We kick back, you know what I'm saying?